Hi guys, the Great Mixer here. Today we will be playing PC Building Simulator and we will be reviewing Be Quiet cases. I know that I was not posting videos from long time. My last video was from 1 month or two. So we are back and actually we'll build a Be Quiet system. There will be a video coming soon about the career mode. Let's start. Guys, the game will be a little laggy because my PC maybe will not be able to handle it. So this is a Be Quiet system that I built yesterday that have a do RTX 2080 Ti. Let's take it out. This is the PC that I built. As you can see, it have some updates in the piping. So yeah, and instead of double radiator now it's single. This is the score of it, 21,605. This score is overclocked. The memory is still same, everything's still same, but the score is overclocked. And we have there the 7980 XE. The game said that there will be a 9980 XE, which is in progress now. So when it will be released, we'll install the 9980 XE on it. Alright, so let's reveal all the Be Quiet cases. This is the Be Quiet Silent Base 600. This is the 600. Those are the 600 ranges. I think that we will build on this Be Quiet. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice big case. So yeah. Okay. The system we will be building today with the Be Quiet case will be a do RTX 2070. If there is 2070, if there is not, then it will be do 2080 of a, let me tell you, it will be a gigabyte system and Intel build. Let's see. For the motherboard we need gigabyte, we don't need ASUS because they use too much ASUS. We need Intel, so we can go with this Z370 Gaming 7, which is looking awesome. Also now in the game there is the new gigabyte RAM modules, which are 2 dummy sticks and 2 real sticks. I don't know what the real sticks called, but I know that they are 2 dummy sticks and 2 working sticks. As you can see, we are arriving now $790. Okay, so let's see. We will install the 9900K Intel Core i9 9900K. Let me search for it, which is this right here. Yeah. Alright, so supply thermal paste and the USB. Now let's see the graphics cards. So let's see if there is 2070. Alright, so we have the 2070 Founders Edition. Let's see, so we have the 2070 from EVGA, so for the Win Ultra Edition. And also we have the gigabyte one, so let's go with it, a gigabyte system. So this one does not support SLI. So what to do? Now this case does not support vertical GPU mount. So yeah, we want, or do you know what? Let's go 2080, but not a Ti. 2080. Do 2080 non-Ti. So this support, yes. It's going to be an Aorus/Be Quiet build. Okay, now let's install the cooler. We'll go with liquid cooling. So we'll go with the Be Quiet 360mm cooler. So this case does not support 360, So I'll go with this 240. We can fit at the top, or let's go air cooling. Come on, we use too much liquid cooling, so we need the be quiet. We can go with this, the Dark Rock Pro 4, which looks awesome. Yeah, of course we'll go with black cables or power supply. Let me see if there's Be Quiet power supplies. So this Thermaltake, this is the Gigabyte power supplies. I think we can get away with 850 watts from Gigabytes. To do that, let's try this Gigabyte power supply. Let's just start with it. Okay, and let's cable this. Okay, actually the system is now built. What's remaining is the drives, so I actually forget to plug in our M.2 drives, so let me just remove the top graphics card here, and I'll show how to score large score like 20,000 in 3D benchmark. I'll show what's the trick. Let's see, 960, which will get installed right here. Let's swap our graphics card back on. This is 2080 cable. Okay, and now let's swap in the first 4TB storage and cable it, see if we can handle, and then SSD, a 960 SSD, so it can go in here. Yeah, so that can be cabled. Let's swap another 4TB, cable it, and another, not 960, so another 240. Now the game might be a little laggy, guys, because the laptop that I'm using is not high-end, so maybe it will not be able to handle. So alright, so 2 SSDs and 2 4TB. Okay, so let's see, let's assemble. No, actually, so we'll be going with Be Quiet fans. I want to see which one the strongest. This one 82, this one 59, so I'll go with this. So that can go here, only ones that can't go here. Sorry guys for the background noise if there is. So we need a 120, so 38, let's go with this. Now guys, there's a bug, as you are able to see. Let me show you. So if I want to bring, as you can see, the all space between the fan, so yeah, but we can install a top fan. So let's unplug this cable and let's install this 140 here. Okay, let's try to install a 120mm. Let's see. So we cannot go with a 120 anywhere. Oh, we can go at the bottom. Let's install one at the bottom, so we can go. That's awesome. So let's try this 140. Yeah, we can go 140, so we'll go with this. Be Quiet. cable everything up. So wait a minute, so looks like we can't cable those two fans. Yep, there we go. But it's still saying that we are missing cables. Someone made, let me remove this cable for this fan. So right, plug this, and we are still saying missing cables. So I don't know what's missing. Let me check. So it's plugged in, the top one is plugged in, this one is plugged in. So, oh, now I know what's missing, yeah. It is the top panel cables. Alrighty, now let's assemble this case and overclock the CPU and the memory. I think that we forget something here. Okay, the front panel, top, from the top, and the rear panel. Okay, let's run the system, and the first thing you will do is let me show you. Go to the CPU overclock and turn this to 1.70 volts, turn this to 1 gigahertz and give this 1.75, and here XMP is off. Give this 1.70 volts and give this memory as much as it could go. Now this will destroy our memory. It's at 3600 memory, so I will lower this to 3500, and then we'll overclock it more if it needs. So all the programs, and I tuned that my PC, my own PC, in the last video that I did about it. It was scoring 16,000 or less, but now it's scoring 20,000. I will show you how I did that. Alright, now let's see, let's do a stress test. Now I think that the CPU will fail. Yeah, the CPU will fail. Oh no, we can overclock our CPU more. So the 9900K is overclockable. Since that, let me restart. Go to the BIOS, overclock CPU more and double memory. First of all, we'll start overclocking in the BIOS and then we'll overclock the GPU. So let's save this 1.80 volts and 102 megahertz and 1.75 volts here and overclock more. Alright, hope that everything runs without problems. We can now remove our USB. So it's not giving me broken parts. Now let's set our RGB for a minute. So why is it not giving me RGB lights? There's that 46 are RGB and those RAM are RGB. I think that there is a problem. Me installing the USB. Okay, so till now we are not having anything to light. So how can we install it? Ah, there. And let's re-add it and restart our system. so maybe that's a bug, I don't know. So alright, let's do a stress test now. Say stress testing until your system fail. Now we're running at 5.1 gigahertz. There we go. There we go. Let me go to the BIOS and see what did it broke. See if the RAM or the CPU. Let's see. I think the RAM. Go to the RAM, underclock it. I'm sure the RAM, because the CPU, like, it shut down completely when I started. So it's like at the first second I started, it shut down directly. So there's a problem. I think the RAM. Yep, our RAM. So our RAM can't handle this much. So load it. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. Our RAM was failing. Okay, let's try to overclock the CPU more than last time. I think that this time the CPU will fail. We're running currently at 5 gigahertz, 5.1 gigahertz exactly. So let's see. Now we're running at 5.150 gigahertz. Guys, that's the last overclock that we can do on the CPU, because we're on 93 degrees Celsius. So yeah, let's see now what you will first do. Do this 120 volts in the core voltage, and give the core 100 plus megahertz. Maybe that's too much. Let's try this overclock first as a beginning. Let's try this. Let me lower the core clock a little bit and run. I will show you a trick. Run our infinite stress test, and we'll stay overclocking until the system shut down. So you can add more until the system shut down. Then we'll lower 1 megahertz from the place where we was overclocking, and then we'll overclock the bottom part, which is the memory clock, until the system do the same thing like that. Then I will show you what's our result. Now guys, I will speed it through this process because it will be a little boring, so I will speed it through this process. And guys, now for the memory clock. So guys, if you build this system, go with 120 volts on the core, and in the core clock it should be 1994 megahertz, and in the memory clock it will be in 1928 sorry guys, megahertz. Let's do a stress test. Okay guys, I think that there's something wrong. Let me lower our memory a little bit, 1%. Let's see. There we go. We're passing the stress test. We're maxing the CPU at 697 degrees Celsius. That's on heavy overclock. And we're maxing the GPU, the first one, 95.43 degrees Celsius. Of course, heavy overclock, that was too much overclock. Let me show you. 105% overclock in the course. Let's now do the 3D benchmark. We'll use speed motion to speed it through the process. Guys, just by the way, I don't know what's wrong with the RGB in this system. So yeah. Just guys, by the way, this is a system that I built that have also custom motor cooled the same parts of that system. The difference is this have two 2080 Ti graphics cards. Now I don't know what's going on. With this build. Because I mean, it should be like RGB changed. Really awesome build. If you want, you can upgrade this system using 2080 Ti. Oh, what we have there? Hardware. I think that our memory failed. There's something wrong with the system. I think that the power supply isn't capable. Let me see here. It's underclock our GPU a little bit and try again. Let's see, do we have any broken parts? No. I think the CPU or the memory failed. Or I think that they are not receiving extra power because of the 850 watts not being good. If that's the case, then I will change it to the 1000 watt. So guys, if it fails again, I will change from this cooler to a liquid cooler. Sorry guys, the mic was off. What I did basically is I changed the power supply to 1200 watt, added extra 8 terabytes of storage, and added 2 SSDs. So let's install another 240 SSD. Guys, you can't install another SSD. Let's reassemble the case back. Let's try now. Let's run the stress test, see everything's working fine or not. I think guys that's from the GPU. Let's try again. There we go, and our system, our CPU is getting actually hotter with this cooler. So let's replace it back with the air cooler. Guys, just we did a clean install of Windows and starting the second M.2 SSD because I think that there's something wrong with the Windows. So yeah, we'll see now. So yeah, same problem, I don't know what's wrong. So let's do the 3D. Let me show you my PC. Let me show you the overclock on this PC. So if you build it at the past, you can see the same overclock. So this is the GPU overclock. And this is the RTX system. This is the overclock of the GPU. Let's see if the system pass or fail. Yay guys, we pass. Have the score of 18,000. That's good. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and even I hope you enjoyed this Thermaltake PC. Let's take some pictures of it. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment, help my channel out, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.